Good morning, second graders. I don't know if you'll actually be watching this in the morning, but since you usually come to music in the morning, I'm still going to say good morning. So if it's afternoon for you, that's okay. Good afternoon, second graders. So we're going to be having music from Miss Gallinger's house now, and I know you guys are in your homes as well. And so I'm so happy that you've decided to tune in and continue music at your house, just like I'm continuing music at my house. That way we won't forget all the cool stuff we learned this year, right? Okay, excellent. So we're going to start out today with our greeting song just like we would normally do if we were at Clifton Park. Here we go. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're a girl, stand up. If you're a girl, stand up. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're a boy, stand up. If you're a boy, stand up. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? Great. I know it probably feels a little bit silly to stand up in your house when there's like not other kids around, but that's okay. Let's all feel a little silly. We're all kind of in this together, so no problem in being silly, right? Excellent. Let's go ahead and finish warming up our voices with our roller coaster posters. Remember, this is the one that doesn't go very high, so we want to make sure our voices don't go very high. Ooh, excellent. This one. Ooh, great. Oh, this one we got to climb the stairs because it starts at the top. Climb, 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 climb. Buckle your seatbelt. Woo! Great. Here's our M roller coaster. Woo! Our Christmas loop-de-loop. Woo! Fantastic. Our broken roller coaster that gets stuck at the top. Not a roller coaster I would like to be on. Ooh. And our nighttime roller coaster. Ooh. Fantastic. And we are back to the baby one. Great. So before we left for spring break, boys and girls, we were working on lots of different rhythms. We had done quarter note, paired eighth note, quarter rest, half note, half rest, and we were getting into set of 16th notes or tippy-tippy. So today we're going to review our quarter, paired eighth, quarter rest, and also our half note and half rest. And then later this week we'll get into tippy-tippy again. So I put some rhythms up here for us to take a look at. We have a quarter note, and then of course our half note. Does anybody remember why I can't put a rhythm above this heart? Ah, you're right, because the half note actually gets 2 beats of sound. So the sound from this half note is carrying all the way through to this next heartbeat. So let's see if we can go ahead and practice these. I even remembered to bring my magic wand pointer home. So we're going to try these. Remember, you want to say it and clap it at the same time. Here we go. Ta, ta, two. Excellent. So when you were clapping, it should have looked like this. Ta, ta, two. Excellent, because we're holding that half note through to that next beat. Excellent. So let's take this one down and put up a pair of eighth notes and see how this sounds. Here we go. Ti, ti, ta, two. See if you can do it without my help. Here you go. Nice, excellent. So what if we were to take this half note away and instead we wanted that to be silence. So we wanted silence on beats 3 and 4. Well, of course, we could do it this way, and this would be correct. We could put up 2/4 rests, which would be ti, ti, ta, and then our rests, of course, where we're resting our hands and also resting our voices. That would be correct. But we can also do it with our half rest. And again, it's the same thing as the half note. It would carry through 2 beats of silence. That's why we can't put anything above this heartbeat. So we would have this sound. Ti, ti, ta. Excellent. Remember with the half rest, this is super important, boys and girls. The half rest has to look like a hat with this thick part on top. Because if we put it like this is actually a whole rest, and a whole rest gets 4 beats of silence. So we've got to be careful that we always make sure that the half rest looks like a hat with the thick part of it on top. So again, we have pair of eighth notes, quarter note, half rest, and then when we had this up, this was our half note. Remember to keep saying the real names of the notes. I know we say taws and TTs when we clap them, but we always want to remember to say the real name as well so we don't forget that. Wonderful job with your rhythms today, boys and girls. Over here, I have a staff. And I brought home some of my notes that I could put on the staff so we could work together on staff. Remember, our staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces, and we always count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, our spaces are 1, 2, 3, 4. If you forget that, don't forget you always have a hand staff right with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your lines, and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between the lines. Very good. So at home, if you have a piece of paper, you could just use a pencil and you could draw a staff on the paper and you could practice with your finger, or maybe you have some buttons at home that you could use as your notes. Or this is my favorite, I did this one the other day. I took pieces of cereal and used those as my notes. But you don't have to do that. You can just use my staff that I have here at home and practice with me. It's totally up to you what you would like to do. So I put some notes up here. Remember, so always goes on space number 3. Well, not always, but that's where we've been working on it for now. So we have so on space number 3. Me goes on space number 2. That's right, space number 2. And then, of course, la goes on a line number 4. So let's see if you guys can sing these ones. I kind of cheated a little bit because I put up the ones that had the letters, so that should make it easier for us to sing the solfege, but in a minute you're going to have to do it without the letters. So here we go. Here is so, ready, go, so, mi, so, mi, so, la, so, mi. Nice, you guys haven't forgotten. That's awesome. Let's see if you can do it without my help this time. Here is so, ready, go. Nice. Now we'll go ahead and try it with the added element of rhythm, which makes it a little bit harder because not only are you reading the notes on the staff, but you're having to figure out, is it a ta, is it a TT, or of course, is it a rest? So this one starts on so. I'll sing it with you the first time, and then we're going to do it again, and I'm going to see if you can sing it by yourself. Here is so, ready, go, so, so, mi, la, so, so, mi. Now your turn. Ready, go. Nice. I bet you did great. Here we go. I'll sing with you the first time. Here you go. So, so, la, la, so, mi. Without my help. Ready, go. Nice. Let's go on to the next one. Here is so, ready, go. So, so, la, so, mi. So this one, we always had a hard time with this one in class because you got to hold this for a whole beat since it's a quarter note. We always wanted to do these ones together as eighth notes, but remember we have to hold this for a whole beat by itself. Let's try that one by yourselves. ready, go. Nice. Oh, this one is all eighth notes, all TTs, so it'll be a little tricky. I think you guys can do it. Let's try it together first. Ready, go. So, mi, so, mi, so, la, so, mi. Fantastic. Without my help. Ready, go. Nice. And our last one has kind of a tricky thing because you have to go from mi all the way up to la, which is a little strange. Let's try it together first. Here is so, ready, go, so, mi, la, so, mi. Now without my help. Ready, go. Nice. And we're back to the first one that we started with. Great work, boys and girls. And again, I know it's a little strange to be doing this by yourself and not be singing with the whole class, but I appreciate that you're taking the time to really continue singing and developing yourself as a musician. That's like super, super awesome. I wish I had my stars here because I'd be going star, 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 because I know you guys are doing a great job at home. So stay tuned. Lesson 2 will be on the next day. So even if you don't start on Wednesday, which is when lesson 1 will be posted, that's okay. You can just start with lesson 1 and go to 2 and 3, and you can pace yourself as you would like. Again, as always, if you have questions or your family have questions, they can always email me, shannon.gallinger, Gallinger, at KilleenISD.org. I would love to hear from you guys. So check in when you can. I hope you're I hope that you're happy and healthy and washing your hands. Super important. Remember, taking care of our hands, our head, and our heart. Love you guys. Miss you. Have a great day.